part of Siberia, where temperatures plunge to -60 degrees Celsius, the Evenki people have mastered an existence that would seem impossible to outsiders. Here, in this frozen wilderness, even the most basic necessity, water, demands a daily battle against nature's harshest extremes. The act of melting ice is not merely a chore. It is a sacred ritual that connects the Evenki to their ancestors and to the land that sustains them. The day begins long before sunrise, when darkness still wraps the taiga in its icy embrace. Inside the chum, the traditional conical tent's breath freezes instantly into clouds of white vapor. Grandmother Ulyana stirs first, her weathered hands reaching for the thick reindeer fur blankets. At 68, she has witnessed more than 6 decades of Siberian winters, and her movements carry the wisdom of countless mornings just like this one. The fire in the center of the chum has burned low during the night, reduced to glowing embers that cast dancing shadows on the felt walls. Ulyana's first task is to coax the flames back to life. She feeds dried larch branches into the fire, each piece carefully selected and preserved from the brief summer months. The wood crackles and pops, and soon warmth begins to radiate outward, though it will take hours for the interior temperature to rise above freezing. Young Dmitri, Ulyana's grandson, pulls on layer after layer of clothing: reindeer hide pants, a thick fur coat, and boots lined with dried grass for insulation. His face disappears behind a fur-lined hood, leaving only his eyes visible. Outside, the world is a monochrome painting in shades of white and grey. The sun, barely rising above the horizon even at midday, casts long blue shadows across the snow. He trudges toward the frozen river, his breath creating a personal fog around his head. In his hands, he carries a long metal ice chisel and a wooden sled. The river ice here is nearly 2 meters thick, solid as stone. Dmitri knows the spots where the ice is clearest and purest, away from the areas where reindeer herds have trampled the snow. The rhythmic sound of metal striking ice echoes across the silent landscape, a sound that has resonated through this valley for generations. Each strike sends chips of ice flying, glittering in the pale light like diamonds. After 20 minutes of hard labor, Dmitri has carved out blocks of ice, each weighing about 15 kilograms. He loads 6 blocks onto the sled, their surfaces gleaming blue-white in the winter light. Back at the chum, the real work begins. Ulyana has prepared the large copper pot, an heirloom passed down through 4 generations, suspending it over the fire on an iron tripod. The pot's exterior is blackened by decades of use, but its interior shines from constant polishing. Dmitri holds the ice blocks inside, one by one. The sudden temperature change causes the ice to crack and groan, releasing sounds like breaking glass. Using a smaller axe, he breaks the blocks into manageable chunks. This process requires precision. Pieces too large will take hours to melt. Too small, and precious time is wasted in preparation. As the first chunks drop into the copper pot, they hiss against the heated metal. Steam rises immediately, adding to the moisture already condensing on the inner walls of the chum. The melting process is mesmerizing, ice gradually surrendering its solid form, becoming liquid gold in a land where water is as valuable as life itself. Ulyana tends the fire with practiced attention, adjusting the wood to maintain consistent heat to hot, and the water will boil away to cool, and the melting takes too long, consuming precious fuel. She has performed this calculation thousands of times, her mind working with the precision of any modern computer. The first pot of water takes nearly an hour to produce enough for the morning tea ceremony. Ulyana adds dried chaga mushroom, the black gold of Siberia, and wild herbs collected during the brief summer. The tea steeps slowly, filling the chum with an earthy, almost smoky aroma that mingles with the scent of burning larch and reindeer hide. The family gathers around the fire. Ulyana's daughter Svetlana, Dmitri's mother, pours the tea into small wooden cups with reverence. Each sip is savored, each drop respected. This water has been earned through labor, extracted from ice that has existed for months, perhaps years. It carries within it the essence of Siberian winter, pure, clean, and hard-won. Throughout the day, the melting continues. More ice blocks are retrieved, more water is produced. Some is used for cooking, preparing stroganina, frozen raw fish, boiling venison, making soup from stored vegetables. Some is given to the reindeer, who dig through snow for moisture, but still need supplementary water during the harshest months. Some is stored in leather containers, cooling quickly in the ambient temperature, but remaining liquid long enough to be useful. As darkness returns, arriving by mid-afternoon in the depths of winter, the family has processed nearly 60 kilograms of ice into 40 liters of water. It is enough for today, but tomorrow the cycle will begin again. Dmitry secures the remaining ice blocks outside, where they'll stay frozen until needed. Inside, Eliana adds more larch to the fire. The flames leap higher, casting warm light on faces, weathered by cold and hardened by survival. In this moment, with warm tea in their hands and the sound of melting ice providing a gentle rhythm, the Evenki family embodies something profound. Humanity's ability, just to survive, but to find meaning and community in the harshest environments on Earth. The copper pot steams gently, transforming solid ice into liquid life, one precious drop at a time.